The Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry brings together business leaders, entrepreneurs, and key stakeholders in its General Assembly meeting, a platform for collaboration, learning, and advancing the country's economic agenda. Today, we're giving you a glimpse into the conversations, connections, and insights shaping the future of Philippine business. Sir, one of the issues that was raised earlier was, of course, the imposition of the tariffs by
Yes.
the American government. So what do you think would be the impact of this to Philippine business?
Well, definitely, this imposition of reciprocate 17%, no? May mga sector na tamaan. Some sectors are not affected as big as others, no? Katulad yung harness, yung mga harness na ginagamit sa mga kotse. Before, when we export that, ang walang tax, walang tariff. Ngayon, meron 17%. Of course, that will have some effect because it will create higher cost. The demand might weaken in the US. But on the other side, pag kinumpare natin yung rate natin with the other ASEAN countries, mas mababa yung sa atin. So, but then I asked my friend who is in that business, sabi ko, sino ba mang kalaban natin? Sabi niya, Vietnam, okay, Thailand, Indonesia, and all three countries have a higher reciprocate tariff. So, meron tayong comparative advantage sa ngayon. So, but looking at it, we have to look at where we might have a window of opportunity.
Sir, you mentioned that there might be some industries or sectors that may not necessarily be affected, pero the general sentiment of the business industry, sir, of the business community, do you think this, based on your discussions, is it a burden? But of course, you mentioned, I recognize, sir, you're mentioning that there are also some opportunities that can be looked.
Yes. But as a whole, if you look at all the nations, different countries, stock market, baksak lahat. Because US is a very big economy. Okay? And they are the biggest importer of goods, if you look at it. No? So definitely this will have some effect. There's talk about recession. Last week, they were projecting that the probability is small. But over the weekend, the projection on the probability of having a recession is high. So this definitely would affect the whole world economy. So that's our concern because we export, and we'll have to see how this play out given a few months.
Sir, meron ding sinasabi doon na parang 'di ba ang reason natin yung for several years we were talking about globalization, we're trying to get rid of the barriers, and then here is the new this is the new imposition.
You know, it's not only us. If you notice mga comments sa ibang bansa, Europe, Japan, China, parang nakuryente tayo lahat. Nobody expected, an imposition of such magnitude. Okay? Some countries are hit with 45%. Okay? But on the other side, like Bangladesh, major exporter ng damit, garments, and we do have competition with them. Now that the rate is so high, it might give the Philippines an opportunity, di ba? So that's why I said you have to look at it on the various sectors and see how this thing impact us.
Do you think, ma'am, that there is still a chance that this somehow can be changed? Kasi in the past we noticed there was also this change of heart, from the administration in the past.
We believe there will be because Trump, maybe now it's 17 and then suddenly when he hears something else, there's big chance that it will go lower. Yes, and we are hoping and praying that it will be lowered. But as of date, we are one of the lowest countries.
One of your legacies is to develop brands in the market and then you bring them to the international stage. So sa ngayon, sa mga nangyayari sa ating political system, sa sinasabing ang geopolitical dynamics, malaki pa rin ba yung pagkakataon, malaki pa rin ba yung market na people can still or like you can still continue to create brands and bring it to the international market?
We are looking forward to these brands. For example, Potato Corner is now in 6 continents. So that's just the simple French fries. At that time, when we are just starting it, people will not visualize that they will go in many continents. As of now, we also have different brands, like in Agri, Avocadoria is from avocados, okay? And then they have shakes, they have ice cream, and now they are also overseas. They are in Singapore, they are pinipilahan doon. Yeah, so we are looking forward to having more brands, Filipino brands, go overseas.
We were informed by PCCI, Quezon City, that you are a new member. So far po, ano po yung dahilan ninyo bakit sumali po kayo ngayon sa PCCI?
Bakit ako sumali sa PCCI? Magandang question yan. Ayan nga, kalagitnaan ng aking pagbibigay ng business card para mangalap din ng mga business card para sa network. Kasi marketing ako, so syempre, kailangan natin ng network, makipagkilala, makipag-ugnayan sa different industries para sa company rin namin, syempre. Artificial Intelligence Technology Solutions, we offer different kinds of AI across various industries, businesses across various industries. So, broad kasi ang AI. So, kami, more for buildings kami. So, para sa akin, innovation. Kasi marami sa atin na hindi pa talaga tinatanggap yung AI, takot sila dyan. Huwag tayong matakot. Tingnan mo yung mga bansang, may mga AI na, umuunlad sila. Hindi sila takot. Yung mga ganyang technologies, kailangan natin dito sa Pilipinas talaga para umunlad tayo katulad nila. For example, yes, yung application namin, meron kami tinatawag na Chope AI. Yun yung application namin. All-in-one platform, nandun na lahat. Meron data analytics, virtual tagging siya, and access control. So for example, nandito tayo sa hotel, no? So malalaman natin, halimbawa, wag naman sana, ready na ba kayo sa Big One? Walang nakaka-ready sa Big One, di ba? Alam natin yan. So sa earthquake, pag nag-collapse to, natrap tayo, nasa 8th floor tayo, malalaman namin sino-sino sila, yung mga natrap sa 8th floor. Sino-sino sila, ilan sila, and nasaan sila. And hindi na natin kailangan ng mga key, no physical key required. Lahat nasa cellphone na. Bakit namin to ginawa? Kasi we actually want to bring the technology from Singapore to Philippines para umunlad din katulad ng bansang Singapore. So, bakit sa cellphone? Kasi ang mga tao ngayon, di ba, lahat dala-dala ang cellphone. Bago matulog, nagsa-cellphone. Di ba? Pagkagising, cellphone ang hinahanap. Kumakain, nagsa-cellphone. Magbabanyo na lang, nagsa-cellphone pa. Kaya kahit tumakbo tayo dahil due to earthquake or any crisis, dala-dala natin ang cellphone. Ganun kahalaga ang cellphone.
We also noticed, Consul, that during your term as president, like say for example, there's a lot of inductees today. So parang we see that the PCCI is growing, we see that there are new projects. So what is the thrust of your leadership? Especially now, it's just the beginning of the year, but we see a great impact in terms of membership. At ano pa po ang may expect ng business community naman sa PCCI sa inyong pangunguna?
We would like to expand our coverage. By doing so, we need to increase our membership, but not just in number, but in quality as well. Now, just recently, we are advocating for one foundation, we call it Philippine Ease of Doing Business Foundation, to be part of ease of doing business in terms of monitoring and recommending and observing the implementation of the ease of doing business. Now, this is all over the Philippines. All the local government units are being mandated to use, right? For us to have the voice, we need executive order from our president so that we can have the voice and the power with the local government units. It's actually in partnership with ARTA because we want to be involved in the implementation and improvement of the ease and cost of doing business because we know that this is a good platform or vehicle to improve our image and entice investors to our country. If we really can involve and implement the ease and cost of doing business properly, then we feel that this is a good platform all over the world to convince them to look at our country as a business hub. Because recently, our government, or I should say Secretary Go, is moving around and showcasing the Create More. Now the Create More included a lot of incentives and privileges that are favorable to investors and to the Filipino people. As a matter of fact, the SMEs will be the most beneficiary of this, of the Create More. You know why? Bigger companies will come to the Philippines. Okay. When they come here, they need raw materials. Who are the supplier of raw materials? The SMEs. The laborers also from the SMEs. Diba? I mean, so to us, whether it's a big or a small corporation, everybody wins. Everybody will benefit.
The PCCI General Assembly proved to be more than just a meeting. It's a powerful space for ideas, partnerships, and progress. With every handshake and exchange of ideas, we witness the vibrant spirit of Philippine enterprise at work. Until the next gathering, we'll be watching where the conversations lead. Mga Kanet 25, this is Cesar Vallejos of Open for Business. For more updates, just click the subscribe button and follow us on Net25 social media pages at Net25 TV and at Net25 Entertainment Facebook pages.